Hello friends, welcome to the new video, and I'm here to share some right information regarding the international students who want to adjust with the new environment and how to make friends in the new environment if they are studying in New Zealand or Australia. So there's one of my friend Josh. He's gonna share his experience, so just stay tuned and watch this video till the end. See you. Josh, could you tell the viewers about something about yourself, like where you come from and what you have done before?
Yeah, my name is Josh. There's an alias given to me when I came to Australia, but my real name is actually Ritze. It's just hard for people to say, so I got the name Josh. And I'm French Japanese, so I'm a cultural person. I'm half French, half Japanese, if you're wondering. And yeah, for me, this is actually my first time coming to New Zealand. Well, not my first time, but this is like my first time having the freedom to go anywhere if I want to. But my previous time that I spent in New Zealand, I spent 6 months here as when I was training for when I would become a naval, just a soldier in the Navy.
Yeah,
just a basic grunt.
I know about that, bro.
And yeah, you get no freedom. So I spent 6 months here, but I had no freedom to go out. So this for me is a experience also. Same as you guys will be when you come here. Everything will be very new. Some things could be, you could relate to in your country, such as the food. For me, food is a very big thing when I come to a country. If I like the food in the country that I came to or I visited, I will stay there for longer. If I don't, then I don't. I'll just stick with the food that I like.
Oh my god.
So that's just a little bit of me, and yeah.
So basically Josh is here to share some of the experience, like what are the cultural differences and the barriers what an international student could face, right Josh?
Yeah.
So let's start with that.
And these are also things that I faced as well. So this is based pretty much on all the experience that I've received.
Yep.
Or that I've felt for myself.
So here we go.
Let's go.
So here's Mr. Josh. So I would like to ask Mr. Josh, sorry, not Mr. Josh, RC from Australia. I would like to ask you, like, Josh, how is it like? How could we, interact with the local people over here?
Well, local people here are pretty much just like you. It's like you're local to your country, they're local to theirs, and it's not hard. It's not hard. You just have to figure out what they are, or what your type of person is. So take this for example. You start off as a new classroom member, and they've never seen you, you've never seen them. You could just be like, hi, and then they'd say hi back, because New Zealanders and Australians, they won't be like, oh, it's you, or they won't discriminate you for what you are because you're a different race from them or a different country from them. They're they're very friendly people. I'm quite friendly myself, and yeah. So just say hi, they will say hi, and you have created yourself a connection.
And Josh, what about if an international student wants to date the local girls?
Yes, that is a question that is most asked. Yeah, the local girls here are great. They're beautiful. A lot of them are beautiful. Their personalities could be different from where you are, but theirs is a fresh change. Theirs is like an aggressive personality. And the girls you want to actually date here, I'm not telling you which girls you date and which girls you do not. It's just based on all your preferences, based on your preferences and based on mine. So for me, the girls that I like to date, or the locals that I like to date in the new country that I'm in, is usually the quiet ones, or the ones who are very friendly, because you don't want a really close girl. You don't really want to date a close girl, because they're most likely not going to give you the best experience of the country. But it's all got to do with whoever you like and what kind of girl you like,
Yep.
what your preferences in the girl. So you be the judge of that. But to deal with your problems, girls you should stay away from are usually the ones you find in clubs. Club girls are usually the girls who are just looking for fun. So if you're looking for fun, like me, I'm usually looking for fun, go for club girls. But if you're looking for a stable relationship where you could potentially get married to, or you could potentially, just meet, you could introduce to your family, go for the girls who are more quiet. They are very cultural, and go for the girls who you just like. It's all up to you. All the locals here are beautiful. They have their own personalities. They have their own preferences. They have their own kind of thing that makes them unique as they are.
Yep.
So it's all got to do with you. If you like a girl, you ask her out. Don't tell anybody. Just ask her out and then tell somebody. If you like a girl a lot and she likes you back, that's even better. Don't be scared to ask a girl out if you like her, because other people will if you like her, then other people will also like her. So there's that little thing where you just go, it's a race, and make sure that you're the one who gets to finish.
But I think, Josh, what would you suggest in that case is like studies are the first priority?
Yes, studies are your first priority. You come here to study. And
so what about the language barriers? Josh, you could tell about the international students?
Yeah, language barriers. When you don't speak the national, like the normal language of the country you're in,
Yes.
sometimes you feel like you can't talk to them, but that's okay. We as a person will know what you're trying to say if you just signal. So it'll be like, you want to say, did you hear what he said? You could be like, speak in your own language, but signal. Like how I'm doing with my hands, I'm signaling, and it's just it's just a way for you to show them what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
And language barriers, you don't have to worry about that in New Zealand, because New Zealand is a very diverse country. They have almost everything of everyone here. If you're Asian, there's most likely be other Asians here. If you're black, there's a lot of black guys here, trust me. You may think New Zealand has no black guys, but black people. Sorry, that's but there's a lot of black people.
Yep.
Indians, there's a lot of them here too, and that's fine. They're very friendly people, and New Zealand likes the friendly people, and that's all you gotta worry about. So you have nothing to be scared of on language barriers.
Josh, what about the culture barriers? Could you tell about something about that?
Culture barriers. I know that each international student has a culture
Yep.
that they have, and it may not be the same as the country that you're going to.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, Australia and New Zealand are like brothers and sisters as a culture. So it's not hard for me to, integrate my culture to theirs and integrate their culture to mine. But there are some students out there who have troubles integrating cultures,
Yep.
and that's entirely fine. New Zealanders or Australians as well, they won't discriminate you over your culture unless it's like a terrible thing, like if it's rude or improper,
Mm-hmm.
or just plain, unacceptable in like a general kind of way, such as your culture might have nudity as a normal thing.
Yep.
Here, no, you just gotta cut that out of your culture, and you just gotta live with it that you can't do that here, and that's all you have to worry about. But they won't discriminate you over your culture, and sometimes they will even take your culture and integrate it to theirs, and they will take their culture and put it with yours. So that there's like a community bond kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a good thing. You have nothing to worry about in terms of culture-wise, in terms of being discriminated for what you are. You just gotta be you.
Yeah.
And that's all you have to think about. You is what makes you, because you come here to study,
Mm-hmm.
but not only do you come here to study, you come here to take in what New Zealand or Australia has to offer,
Yeah,
and you also give something back to the country that you're
exactly.
studying in.
That's right, bro.
Yeah, so it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Just be you, be your culture. I go out and I experience the culture that New Zealand has to offer, and New Zealand also offers your culture back to you, and it just wants to relieve the homesickness that you have. So it's best if you're like me, you're Japanese and you miss Japanese food, you miss Japanese culture and customs. It's best you just go to a place where they have a Japanese kind of theme, like a
Yep.
restaurant. You eat your food, or you eat the food that you enjoy. I'm not saying that New Zealand and Australian food is terrible. Pim's food is horrible. I'm going to be honest with you. Pim's food is very horrible, but it's edible. So
Yeah.
and you just miss the food that you have back in your home country, and you just want to eat it back. But yeah, there are places here where you can get those food. You can satisfy your cravings, and it's great. For me, I eat a lot.
Yeah.
I love food, and I eat a lot of it. So food for me is a very big thing, and I just go to my Japanese restaurant. It's called Sushi Ninja, and I eat whatever I want there.
Yep.
So and it's hard.
I think the studies must be the priority, right?
Yeah, your studies are your priority. You know, you come here to. No, you didn't come here. You came here for your studies, not for your dating preferences. Your dating preferences is just like a third priority. You know?
Yep.
Your first is your study. Second is whether you get a job here or
Yep.
or you get a better one where you were from. And your third one is just to find a partner that you can introduce to your parents.
Yes, that's right.
So study is what you really should be thinking of. Only when you have done your studies, or when you've gone far in your studies, or just at the end of the year, and you really like the girl that you've been doing your studies with, then yeah, you can ask them out. You can create relationships. Yeah, do whatever you want. You've
Yeah.
pretty much finished your studies. You have free time, so be you.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
This was Josh, and thank you, Josh, for featuring on my YouTube channel and on my video. I would really appreciate that. And do you have any suggestions what an international student should know about, like, before coming over here?
Yeah, just get to know your country. Getting to know your country is a very crucial step to having fun.
Yep.
And potentially even living here. Because if you know your country, you know what you're doing. If you don't know your country and you're just here to experience, it may be a little hard because you won't know how to communicate properly. But the more you know about your country, the more experience, the more open experience you will receive out of it.
Yep.
And
And anything about the studies?
studies, yeah. New Zealand has a lax study thing, so it's all have to do with your efforts in your study. If you put in efforts in your study, you will pass. If you do not put efforts in your study, you will fail.
Yeah.
And for me, I put a decent amount of effort in some classes and a very low effort in my classes. So I know that I will fail a few classes, but that's okay.
That's okay.
I can come back and I can finish it off, and I should know about it now. So, but it's all got to do with your effort. Your
Yeah.
effort is what makes your work come true. So the more effort you put in, the more you will get back.
Thank you, Josh, for taking out your time and being on this video, and I hope this helps a student a lot. And if you have any questions about what the Josh said in this video, you can leave in the comment box. And please subscribe the channel and share the share the video. And if you have any questions, if you would like to feature Josh in the another video, I would like to. You could reply it in the comments box if you want to see Josh for the next time. Until then, Josh, would you like to say the last words to the subscribers or the people who are watching out there?
Yeah, you guys will have as much fun when you come here as I'm having. I'm having a lot of fun here, and I hope that you guys have fun, and I do believe that you will enjoy your time here. So do come and join us.
Yeah.
And we all look forward to, even the locals here look forward to having you integrate yourself to them. And I'd like to say thanks just for taking your time to.
Yeah. Thanks, Josh. It was a pleasure. And see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye. See you.
Have a good day. Enjoy the